Going on, guys? Anthony here. Today we're gonna do back and bicep. I didn't have a chance to record my breakfast, but yeah, all we had was 2 whole eggs, couple egg whites, about 3-4 ounces of ground beef, and I sauteed some mushrooms and onions with our eggs too, and we had the cinnamon raisin toast that you guys saw in my other video. But yeah, we're headed off to the gym right now. I'm about to check my mail. So I got some pre-workout in. Been expecting this for a little while. It's Chris Jones's new pre-workout. I think it's the pump and grind one. So I'm hoping that came in too. So y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, just checked the mail and look what came in. We got that pump and grind though. And I just watched his video, Chris Jones video with him and Dina in it. And he wasn't kidding when he said this shit was a big ass scoop. Look at this. So I'm gonna take Dina's suggestion and put it in my shaker bottle instead of trying to just take it straight to the dome. So I'm gonna pour that in my blender bottle. I think I'm gonna give my girlfriend, you want half? She's gonna give it a try too. I think he said it was a pink lemonade flavor. So yeah, excited to try this workout. I got a bunch of other packages too. I got this Macy's package that has my suit for one of my good friends' wedding that I ordered. His wedding's coming up pretty soon, and just got the suit in, so I'll probably see how that feels later on, and then yeah, and we're gonna go off to the gym, so y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm gonna give y'all a taste test. This is my first try of the pump and grind pre-workout, so let's see how it tastes. Damn, that's hella good, man. Pretty good product. Let's get my girlfriend's reaction. Try your pre-workout, babe.
Ooh, it tastes like, you know, that's like flavored stuff. Yeah.
Like that Crystal Light shit?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, it's better than that. Alright, she think it tastes like Crystal Light, but I think it tastes GAF. Get that Chris Jones approval, so we're gonna sip on our pre-workout for a little bit and just chill. Well, actually, we gotta drive to the gym first, so we're gonna chill in the parking lot of the gym for a little bit, and then we're gonna kill some back. So y'all stay tuned. All right, everyone. You guys should know why I'm doing hyperextensions to begin my back and bicep workout. There's no need for me to re-explain myself. But we're gonna kick off this back and bi workout with some hyper extensions to, you know, really loosen up the lower back and just get a feel for the movement. It was a little chilly in the gym today. I don't know if it's just because in the morning it was a little bit colder, but it was really warm that day later on. So the gym was pretty cold, so we really had to get loose before we started this workout. This is her first time doing hyperextensions, and she did a pretty good job with them. Alright guys, next up we moved on to seated cable rows. This is more of my back accessory day, so we did a lot of rowing movements. We started out with a pretty lightweight just to really warm the lower lats up and just pull towards our stomach. My girlfriend did the same thing too. She started off with really lightweight because she's not used to doing some of these exercises, so I had to just pick and play with her, really teach her how to do the exercise and what muscles it targets and things like that. But overall, she did a pretty good job with this workout. I had to record a heavy set for you guys, so I think I'm doing like 210 on here, but yeah, just had to get different bits of angles there. Alright, next up we moved on to TBar rows, and we'll start off with one plate and just really, I did this till failure, I guess, or maybe like 10 to 12 reps. I really just wanted to get the movement engraved in my mind and just really focus on rowing the thing, because with this T-bar machine, it puts a lot of pressure on your chest, especially if you're going heavyweight. Like for my girlfriend, she's not doing any weight right now, she's just doing it for the feel. So it's not pressing against her chest as much as if I was doing like 3 plates or 4 plates or whatever. So for this next clip, I'm doing 2 plates and a quarter, and when I get to 2 plates and a quarter or about 3 plates, it's really hard on my chest to really push that weight, because I have to bounce off of the pad a little bit just to get a breath of air in order to keep rowing. And she's doing the same thing, but this isn't really that heavy for her, so she's not feeling the pressure on her chest as much as I did with doing 2 plates and a quarter. But she's rowing it high enough, and she's really working the lats. Alright, next up we moved on to this machine called the low row machine. If you guys saw my last video or one of my previous back videos, I did this with one arm for an isolation movement. For my accessory day, I switched it up a little bit and just did it with both arms and just rode both of the things. There's really no difference with isolating and doing it this way. Well, I lied. The only difference with isolation is that you're getting more of a stretch with the isolation, pulling with one arm rather than you're pulling with 2. Like if you can see here, I could pull a little bit closer to me, but since that shit was heavy as fuck, it was hard to really take both my arms and pull towards me. So when you're doing isolation, you have more of a range of motion to really stretch out your lats and really bring them back and retract them. Alright, next up, this is an exercise that I love doing back in the day. I don't know what it's called, but I guess you just lay on a bench, like an incline bench, and just do a DB row. This is a good variation of a DB row, and like I said, it's just like the T-bar row. You're having pressure put on your chest when you're going a little bit heavy. For my girlfriend, it's not that heavy, so she's okay. But for for everyone else that lifts heavy, I only did 40 pounds, and that was a little bit of pressure on my chest, and it was kind of hard to breathe a little bit. But it worked out pretty well with that. So this is a good variation of a row, and I would highly suggest you try it. Alright, next up we went on to a superset of I guess this would be like I don't remember what it's called, but I guess it's like a lat pullover in a way, if I was laying on a bench. We did this for about 10 reps, and then we moved on to, I believe, the preacher curl machine. And this preacher curl isn't the best. I've used preacher curls machines that are more smoother than this, but this one, it beats a lot of preacher curls machines that I've used at the gym or at any gym that I've visited. It's pretty smooth, but it's not the number one for me. So my girlfriend, she did the same thing. Her pull over, I guess, or pull down looks a little rusty. Like I said, she's not used to this kind of workout, so it was good having a chance to teach her what exercises do what and what muscles target what, like how to do them. It's a really good experience to teach someone who's not really experienced in the gym. And I had to give her props, man. She kept up with me. She did the same things I did at her weight. By no means you should use the same weight as the other person you're lifting at. Use what's heavy for you. You can't make gains out of what other people use. So really focus on you. Use what you think is heavy, and we'll work with it. So she did, at first I didn't record it, but she did a lightweight and just went with it. Alright, so the last thing I believe, we did this bicep pyramid, I guess, in a way. I started off with 40 dumbbells. I went down to 30, 20, and then 10. The first 2 sets we did arm by arm, which is what's shown in the video right now. And then in just a second you'll see for the last 2 sets, or the last 2 drop sets, we will do both arms together. So in this instance, like when you're the first 2 sets, you're doing the isolation, you're isolating one bicep at a time, and then the last 2, you're really like burning it out right here. You're trying to tear the last bit of fibers that you haven't torn in the regular bicep curl earlier. So if you guys know anything about pyramiding or doing drop sets, like weights like this, like these were 10s, they feel extremely heavy. You have all that lactic acid build up in your muscle, and it's just really painful, but it is very beneficial to do these kind of drop sets or pyramids or supersets or whatever you want to call them. My girlfriend did the same thing, and I'm surprised she kept up. But she did a really good job with this. She is left hand dominant, so we couldn't figure out why, but her left hand was given out more than her right hand. You'll see here in a little bit in this clip that she struggles with her left arm, but she doesn't give up. I give her props for that. And this also, speaking of her, this is also a good variation for people who don't really work out to really make those noob gains. If it's like your first or second year or something, then doing stuff like this, adding tons of volume, will really bring out all the gains you can make within like the first two or first 2-3 years or something. So yeah, she did the same thing with doing the isolation of the first 2 sets, and then at the last 2 she did them together, and she went pretty lightweight. She didn't have much of a 10-pound jump as I did from 40, 30, 20, and 10. I think she kept it at like 15, 10, 8, and 5, I believe. I know on this barbell rack or this dumbbell rack we do have weights at like 8 or like 2.5 and stuff. So it's really good to use this dumbbell rack when need be for people like her, because sometimes she can't make like the huge dumps like going 5 pounds higher or something. And yeah, so we finished the workout with this superset, and that's all, guys. So stay tuned for post-workout meal. Just finished the workout, and we're gonna go get post-workout meal now. I ain't getting McDonald's again, like y'all saw in my last video. We got some steaks ready to cook at home, probably some green beans and something else, another carb source, maybe some rice, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I'm gonna get post-workout meal, so y'all stay tuned for that. What's going on, guys? We just finished cooking a post-workout meal. Let me show y'all what we're eating. Like I said, we're having a little bit of steaks. Look at that. Got some white rice with some of the steak juices on there. Green beans and a steak. Look how juicy that is. I think she has the same thing, but she cooked herself broccoli because she doesn't like green beans, but yes. Alright, we're gonna eat post-workout meal, and then I'm gonna head to work for a couple hours, and then I'll show you guys dinner later on today, so stay tuned for that. What's going on, guys? I finally got back from work a couple hours ago, and we finally are making dinner, so let me show y'all what we're having. It's gonna be a macro-friendly chicken parm with some organic, I think they called it the black bean. It's like a black bean mix. Organic noodle. It has protein and it has 84 grams of protein per box and 22 grams of fiber, and we did split half and half, and then we measured out like 2 cups or something of the sauce, and we had 1 thinly sliced chicken breast with parm on it, or it's not Parmesan, it's pepper jack cheese, since we didn't have any slices of Parmesan. So that's the meal, and yeah, probably end the vlog here. Not going to eat again. It's probably the last meal of the day. It's kind of late. It's actually, show you all the time, it is about midnight, so we're gonna end it here. So be kind, aspire to inspire, comment, like, subscribe, and share, and y'all stay tuned for the next video.